Hi, my name is Tom. I'll be your Ielts examiner today. Could you tell me your full name, please?
Hi, my name is Chen Yishen, and nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And could you give me some identification, please? I'll just
Yes.
double check. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great. And the first part of our interview today, I'll just ask you some questions on two topics. One topic is about your hometown, and the second topic will be about your high school. Just answer as best as you can. Okay, where is your hometown?
My hometown is Taichung, Taiwan. It is in the middle of Taiwan, and it's at the west side of Taiwan.
Okay, very good. How often do you visit your hometown?
I'm an exchange student in Korean, so I just come here for half year. So, I live in my hometown, and my university is in my hometown, Taichung too. Yes.
Great. And do you know how many people live in your hometown?
Actually, I don't know the correct numbers of population in my hometown, but I think it's like 500, 300 million people.
Wow.
I'm not million. Not too much people.
Okay, that's all right. Don't worry. Okay. And what is your hometown famous for?
My hometown is famous for night market, Fengjia night market. Actually, Taiwan has many night market at everywhere, every city, and Fengjia night market is the place traveler visitor usually when they come to my hometown.
All right.
Yes.
And what's the oldest part of your hometown?
The oldest part of my hometown is the construction from the Japanese people, because Taiwan's used to be how do I say that? We used to be by Japanese government, and we have the train station. The building is like a Japanese construction.
Okay, very good. Now let's talk about your high school life. Okay. Who is your favorite teacher in high school?
Actually, I didn't remember that because I spent much time in my club, dance club in my high school, and I was the leader of the dance club. So usually I spend most time in my dance club.
Okay, that's okay. Don't worry. And so you said dance club. So what was your favorite subject in high school?
My favorite subject in high school is Chinese, because I'm good at writing Chinese, and I'm good at Chinese tests. So it will make me happy when I study for that.
Okay, very good. And do you still keep in touch with your friends from high school?
Yes, my all good friend, best friend is from my high school, and we are not test that much. Like every day we test that much, but if we have trouble in life, or we have some questions, we will ask each other.
Okay, very good. I have one last question about your high school life. Do you miss your life in high school?
Yes, I miss my life in high school very much, because that is not really straightforward in my life, and I met many good friends in high school, and I have a good experience in my high school.
Thank you so much for answering all my questions. Now we'll move on to part 2 of our interview. I will give you a test card. Please read the test card and prepare for 1 minute to speak about what's on the test card for
Okay.
1 or 2 minutes.
Sure.
If you like, you can write some notes to prepare. You have 1 minute to prepare.
Okay.
Okay, you may begin speaking now.
Okay. This topic is talk about my the book I read recently, and actually I don't really like to read books, but I read the books Norwegian Woods. It is from the Japanese. His name is Chen Shu, and I got this from my friend, and I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It is talk about it is a novel book, and the story is talk about a high school student. His friend was died very early, and it is strange for him, and how it makes him lifestyle, and how it force his mind and force his life, and it's like a little bit love story, and I like that book very much, and I spent like 2 months to read it because I'm not so serious to read a book. I just like read it when I am boring, so I spend time on it when I have free time. Yes.
Okay. And what kinds of books do you usually read?
I usually read like magazine, the fashion magazine, or the lifestyle, or the traveling magazine, because I like to get the information on the magazine.
Okay, very good. Thank you for answering on that as much as you can. Now, the last part of our interview today, I'll just ask you some questions and ask you some follow-up questions. It's related to reading and other things related to books, okay? So, do you think people read more nowadays?
No, I don't think people spend much time on books this generation, because the smartphone now is really really easy to get it, and it's not really expensive now, the smartphone, and people spend much time on social media or on YouTube, on some on media now. So I think people spend less time on books.
Definitely, they spend less time on books, but reading more social media, right?
Yes.
Their friends' stories and all that
Yes.
stuff, right? How about yourself? Do you read before going to bed? Like reading, also social media or online article, do you read before going to bed?
Actually, I spend much time on phone now, and when I go on bed, my first thing is not to sleep, and is for spending much time on cell phone. Then I can fall asleep. If I don't use cell phone, I will be keep thinking about the other things, can fall asleep.
Right. So, do you think that's a good habit, touching your smartphone before bed, just like this all the time?
Actually, not. I think that is not a good thing, because that would force my sleep. But yes, that is a bad habit.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, everyone has some habits that they don't like as well. Okay. Now, in your opinion, how do you think ebooks can affect paper books? Yeah, nowadays people read from their smartphone or from the computer, and you have paper books. How do you think the invention of ebooks will affect paper books?
Yeah. I think ebooks now is more convenient than books, because it's not too heavy, and you don't have to take much books on yourself. So I think many students now use iPad to spend on studying, and that is more convenient, and you can use ebook or iPad. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So you think it's easier, more convenient for ebooks than it's having paper books? Like
Yes.
carrying around many paper books, especially if you're a student, you have many books. Ebooks are much easier. Now let's talk about books and film. What's the difference, you think, between films and books?
I think you can get information or what you want on film most faster, and if you like map, if you want to know the location, if you use the internet or use the film, it's more faster than finding on the book. Yes.
Okay, what do you think? Some books are better or films are better? Some, like, for example, the Harry Potter books and the Harry Potter movies. What do you think is better?
Oh, I think if sometimes the books will speak more, and the movies will, like, because they have the time for the movie, so it will be simpler than books. So I think it all have the good sides of each other. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you for answering all my questions today. I thought you did well, and I hope you have a nice day.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, I have some post-test questions for you. Just tell me about your opinions and feelings about doing the test. What were your overall feelings about today's test?
The most feeling is nervous, and my heart is keep beating, and I keep shaking now.
Okay. And of course, you already answered my question. Did you feel nervous? What do you think was the most difficult part about the test?
Oh, I think the topic of books is more difficult for me because I'm really not interested in reading books. So maybe I have to read more books or before test, or prepare more topics before test.
All right, that's okay. And what did you find the easiest?
Actually, I forget everything about the test because I'm too nervous. So not really easy for me because I can't come up the vocabulary very fast, and yes.
Okay. And what topics would you have preferred to have come up during the test?
Maybe the topics of movies or for the traveling will be more comfortable for me. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for answering all my questions. I hope you have a nice day.